Hello everyone. Um, Today I'm going to tell something about my project. So my project name is Stripe Payment Integration for our e-commerce client. So this is my project name. So today I'm going to share details about my project, and also I'm going to share both the technical and uh, functional requirements of the this project. Okay. I will start. First one is tell something about my project. This is my first point. So my project name is Stripe Payment Integration. Stripe Payment Integration for our e-commerce client. This is my project name. Stripe Payment Integration for our e-commerce client. So uh, I will start. Okay, let's get started. So we are doing a Stripe payment integration for our e-commerce client. Here I work as a part of core payment processor and Stripe provider service, and I got a chance to involve both in design discussions and developing a critical part of the system. My project is a Stripe payment integration, and here developed the core payment system for our e-commerce client and did API integration with the Stripe utilizing Spring Boot for a rapid development with microservices architecture and hosted on AWS. Worked in a agile team to effectively contribute to end-to-end Stripe payment service provider integration, like design and development of core payment processing system to build payment status management and integrating with the third-party Stripe APIs and process Stripe notification and using Spring Boot, Spring Data with the MySQL. And also here strong debugging and probleming skill. So you already know Stripe is one of the most popular third party platform in the world. We call this one as a payment service provider. So similar Stripe, we have a PayPal also. Stripe is payment integration for our e-commerce client. Stripe is used in outside the country. We will use a Stripe as a payment system. And also we need to understand here rules and responsibility of the this project. So here I worked on a day-to-day development design and development of Stripe integration using Java, Spring Boot microservices, and did Stripe integration document analysis and finalized that end-to-end integration approach with a team. And also here I did a build payment status tracking, the reliability of payments, and also here in designing and developing core payment processing logic, and also here building a modular payment processing service and Stripe provider service, and also here strong debugging and problem solving skills. So here developed multiple error codes to handle system failures and utilize the Spring exception to handle the errors effectively. And also I work with my SQLs using Spring Data JPA, and also hands-on experience with AWS services like EC2. And here microservices is a independent and interoperable. So microservices is each service is independent in each other. Each service has provided its own functionalities. It will maintain its own functionality, provide its functionalities, and each microservices has a data independent. For one service, we provide one database. That about my microservice. And here we are using technology. First one is programming language as a Java. We use a programming language as Java, and also framework where we are using Spring Boot, uh, Spring Data JPA, string data JPA, and we use here microservices architecture, microservices architecture, and here we are using RESTful APIs, and also here we are using JSON and Postman tool. So JSON is a JavaScript object notation. We will send the data to the API to request to the API we will make the call to API using Postman tool. Postman tool we are using a Postman tool, and also database is MySQL. We are using a MySQL database here, and also version control system uh, is GitHub. I'm using GitHub, and also build tool is Maven. Build tool is a Maven, and also application server as Tomcat. We're using application server as a Tomcat here, and also cloud for AWS. In AWS, we use the service EC2 to launch the instances. And agile methodology is Scrum. We are using here Scrum, agile development, and project management tool is a Jira. We are using Jira here. And other tools like we are using Lombok, SonarLint, and Mobile Exterma. We are using these terms also here. So these are the uh, technology stack offered here. We are using those technologies here. And also let's understand the basic payment domain knowledge here. It's a very important part here. We need to understand this one. So designing a payment system for our e-commerce platform like Amazon, it will require deep understanding how payments works and the architecture supports. It will require deep understanding. So here some and also uh, payment system particularly focusing on the online transactions, scalability, security, integration with third party service. It means payment system is mainly focusing on the some important contents here. Transactions overall, transaction is a very important part here, and scalability, security. It will provide a security and integration with third party services. So first is the understanding payment system. We will understand the payment system here. Understanding payment system. So understanding payment system. So the payment system is the backbone of any e-commerce applications. It is responsible for handling all monetary transaction between the customers and merchants. So we need to understand here what is payment system. Payment system is nothing but is the backbone of our e-commerce applications. So it is responsible for handling all monetary transaction between customers and merchants. So it is it is a very important components, and also it is including payment gateway, payment processor, financial institution, and also here we have various payment methods. The primary goal is to ensure money flows smoothly. It means we will provide a seamless and secure transaction over the worldwide here, securely, reliably from the customer to the merchant. It is a main goal, primary goal is here. Second one is here payment gateway. Payment gateway. So here payment gateway is a service. It will facilitate the online payments. it means payment gateway. It is a facilitates online payments by securely transmitting payment information from the customer to the payment processor. It acts as a here intermediate between the e-commerce application and financial institution. Financial institution means banks or card networks. It is so it is involved with the transactions. Payment gateway is mainly it will facilitate the online payments by securing the transmitting payment informations. So popular payment gateway, it means popular payment gateway is like Stripe. Stripe is a popular payment gateway, and third one is a payment processor. Payment processor. So payment processor is responsible for communicating with customer banks and merchants bank to complete the transactions. So payment gateway is a service. It will provide online payments by securely transmitting payment information from customer to the payment processor. It means it will inform to the uh, payment information to the payment processor. So here payment processor is responsible to communicating with customer banks and merchants bank to complete the transactions. Customer bank and merchants bank to complete the transactions. So it will handle the authorization. The payment processor is also ensure the transaction comply with security standards and regularity requirements. So it is an important part of here. And also next one is third one is payment methods. Payment methods. So payment methods is a very important part of the payment system. So customer may use a various payment methods like including debit or credit cards, bank transfer or digital wallets or alternate payment methods, APMs, uh, or pay later services. So in payment methods we have so many methods are there. uh, Debit or credit card, bank transfer. Through bank transfer you can do the transactions, and also digital wallets. Through digital wallets, digital wallets. Digital wallets means Google Pay. Google Pay. APMs. APMs means alternate pay methods, and pay later service. Pay later service. In payment methods, we have so many types. Next one is payment service providers. Uh, Payment service providers. So payment service providers, nothing but these are one of the best platform in the world. It means payment like Stripe is a payment service providers here. It is a trustly. It will offer end-to-end payment processing solution. It will handle everything from accepting payment information and processing the transaction and funds to the merchant's account. So here payment servicing providers provide a necessary infrastructure handling APMs and ensuring compliance and managing security. So it is a very important here, PSP. So now our project is mainly we are integrating with PSPs only, that is a Stripe. So let's understand what is the key features of the payment system. First one is security and compliance. Oh, it is a most important security. Security is in most important in payment system. It will handling the sensitive payment information. Sensitive payment information is nothing but credit card details. Uh, so it requires PCI DSS. PCI DSS is nothing but Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. To avoid the complexities of PCI complex, most system use a tokenization. Here, tokenization also one is important security aspect. So, where actual card data is replaced with the secure token, it can be used transaction with the exposing original information. That is a tokenization. Second one is scalability and performance. For scalability and performance wise, payment system is very capable of handling high volume of transactions. 1 million of transactions per day, uh, or 10 to 15 transactions per second. It will handle every day. It requires a robust infrastructure, load balancing, and efficient database management to ensure that system remains responsive even during the peak traffic. And also, third is it will support multiple payment types like one-time payment or subscription based, or refund, like we call that one as a type sale, a refund, recurring, that is. And also hosted page. PSP, payment service provider. Stripe is only provided hosted phase here. We have two types of page here. One is embedded page, another one is hosted page. To ensure compliance and simple integration, many e-commerce sites redirect customer to the hosted page provided by the PSP. This page is where customer complete their payment securely before being redirected back to the e-commerce platform. So that is it. So integration with third-party providers here. So integrating with third-party provider, understanding the API security requirements, specific features. So everything we need to understand here. So the conclusion here, building a reliable and scalable and secure payment system for an e-commerce platform is a complex task. It will require through the lot of understandings of payment processing security standards and integration with third-party providers. It will ensuring that the system supports wide range of payment methods, and it will handle the high transactions volumes, and provide a robust error handling and security features. So this is about basic payment domain knowledge. So this is about that one. My next topic is strongly uh, functional preparation of Stripe flow. So here, Stripe is a very important. Stripe is a popular payment service provider. It will handle the online payments and providing the infrastructure and APIs to process the payments. It means Stripe is a, one of the popular platform in the world. It will handle the online payments, and it is a providing infrastructure and APIs to the process payments, and manage the subscriptions and handle the complex financial workflows. So it supports the various payment methods, including credit card and debit cards, digital wallets, bank transform, and APMs. So let's understand end-to-end Stripe payment flow. How payment flow is happened here, end-to-end Stripe payment flow. So first one here is a checkout. Checkout is a very important here. It is a part of the Stripe. So user here initiates checkout. It means customer purchase the products on the e-commerce platform by clicking checkout button. So that is a client side implementation. The checkout form typically collects the necessary payment order informations, purchased amount and total amount and user details. It will collect all the informations. So then it will talk to the Stripe API, then e-commerce backend service. So Stripe APIs, it will create a checkout session by calling Stripe APIs. So Stripe payment intent session. The checkout session is used to streamline the payment process, and it will direct the users to Stripe homepage page. And it is a contain very important URL, that is a contain information. That URL will be redirect to the customer to customer direct to the user to the hosted payment page. So this is about end-to-end Stripe flow.